Alright everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to make some flower arrangements, just little small flower arrangements. So what you're going to need are flowers of your choice. Now I am doing these winter roses. I believe I got these at Joann's, either Joann's or Michael's, I don't remember. I ordered it online and I did it on the Black Friday sale, and so I ordered from both and I can't remember which store I ordered from. Now these are just little poinsettias, and this is some frosted eucalyptus. And then we have, now these I did get at Dollar Tree, and I've already painted them, as you can see obviously. And then I have glued some of the flower foam inside, so I'm going to make flower arrangement out of that one, and then this gnome one as well. So we're going to do both of those today. So I have already glued the foam in. So I'm going to start with these roses because they are big. They are the biggest. So I'm going to start with those, and then I'm just going to randomly, I'm going to start with placing 3. One in the middle and then one on each side. And I'm going to pull all of the greenery up to the top so it fills in that top section. And then I'm just going to come in and I'm going to do the same thing with the poinsettia. I'm just going to start out with 3. And as you can see, 3 is filling that up pretty nicely. And so then I'm just going to come in with some of the frosted eucalyptus. And I'm just going to put 2 in the back and call it good. So that was a very simple flower arrangement. Small, very simple. This could go on nightstand. You put 2 or 3 of them on as a tablescape. Now, completely up to you how you want to do that. So now we're going to go ahead and do the same thing with our gnome. So I'm going to start out with the white. And just do our 3. You want to make sure you're pulling the greenery up to the top, and you want to push your stem all the way to the bottom so it's hitting the bottom of the base. Just so that your flowers stick in there the best. And honestly, it saves you money doing it that way because you don't have to use as many flowers. But you still have a gorgeous flower arrangement at the end. Now I only had 2 poinsettias left, but I did have a rose left. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that rose in just to fill in some of that empty space in the middle. And you don't have to do your arrangement the same as mine. You can do yours completely different. You're making this for you, not for me. So just make it any way you want. So now to fill in some of this empty space, I'm just pulling in the rest of the eucalyptus. I'm putting that in there as well. So there you go. In about 10 minutes you have two beautiful flower arrangements for any tablescape that you want to put them on. Now, you don't have to make yours exactly like mine. You can cut your stems longer. You can put some moss in the bottom to fill in instead of the flowers. You can make yours as tall as you want. It's completely up to you. I did it the way I did it, so it was more sized with what I'm using as a base. But it's totally completely up to you. It's your project. Do it the way that you want to do it. I'm just providing you with some ideas to hopefully get your juices flowing. Now for my next project, you're going to need one of these small cloches from, I think that's how you say it, cloche. I don't know what they're called. That's how I pronounce it. You'll pronounce it however you want to. So you're going to need these small ones from Dollar Tree. You're going to need one of these trees from Dollar Tree and a little angel. And then some of these little gingerbread men. Now, I already glued the tree and the angel down, and I glued these three together. So I'm going to go ahead and take some of the Gorilla Wood glue, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue these down. Sure, I will. Well, you came out earlier. Alright. We'll just use some of the Jot white glue. But my tip is clogged, so just have to be really careful how you put the glue down. You're only gonna, whoa, yeah, see, too much. I knew that was going to happen, but that's alright. Clean that up later. So then, you're just going to come in and you're going to set them right down. And then I'm going to come in with some of this leftover eucalyptus from my vases. And I'm just going to come in and I'm going to glue, take some of this glue, and I'm just going to glue, whoa! Again, way too much glue. Alright. Be careful when your glue comes out. Okay. And you're just going to set that down behind your gingerbread men. Just to give it a little extra something in there. Now I do not want to glue my cloche down because I'm going to put lights in there. And I want to be able to rearrange them, the lights, if I need to. So this is what you're looking like so far. Okay. So then, I'm going to come in with some of Dollar Tree's snow. And I'm just going to put some glue along the bottom here. Whoops. Again, too much glue. That's alright. Let's have a lot of snow sticking. Okay. And then you're just going to come in and you're just going to put that snow wherever you want it to be. Oh! Yeah, and don't do that. Don't try and pick it up and move it around, because you'll just make a mess like I just did. See? This helps you to understand what not to do for when you're doing your own project. So then I'm going to put, I want some of the snow on top of the snowman. So, and the angel, I'm just going to pour some of this white glue along there. And then I'm just going to come along with the snow, because I want some of the snow to stick on them as well. So just kind of come in. Now, I am going to cover that snow up so we don't get it literally everywhere. And then I'm just going to go in with a popsicle stick, and I'm going to clean the glue best that I can out of the place where the cloche is going to go, the lid, if you want to call it. So that is what it is looking like so far. So I'm going to move that out of the way for a minute. And I'm going to clean up some of this mess real quick. And then we're going to move on to how I'm going to decorate the top of the cloche. So I've got the lid right here, and I'm taking one of these snowflakes. Now I like the look of the wood, but that's just my personal preference. If you want to paint yours, be my guest. It's in your project. Completely do it the way that you would like to do it. So I'm going to take some glue. We're going to apply this to the front. Now, I had to get, so you know how Dollar Tree stickers are. Sometimes they stick really well, and sometimes too well. Now, this one, of course, was on the too well side, so I had to do some scraping to get the label off. So I am just taking this and I'm gluing it where, and that's not going to work so well. So I'm gluing it down where the label was. Okay. So I'm putting some glue, and you can see some of the scratch marks. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that down where the scratch marks are, just to cover those scratch marks up. Woo! Alright, now this is going to need something to hold it in place while it dries. And you do want it up as you're placing it. You do want to place that down just a little bit so that you can actually fit your lid back on your bottom. So make sure you leave some space. Right, now that little one is not going to work. Now these clips are amazing. I love these clips. Now These came from a Walmart in a package of 20. I believe they were $7 or $8. Really inexpensive. And they work really well. And like I said, there was 20 of them, and there were 20 different, there's like 3 different sizes, 4 different sizes. So as you can see, I'm going with the very largest one because the other ones didn't stick. Didn't stay very well. Now, go in, add a touch more glue just to make sure that it stays down. Okay. Alright, now while that is gluing and the other one is gluing, I'm going to take a second, make sure that when you make spills of glue, you want to clean that up, especially off of your mats and your table, as fast as you can. Otherwise, you're just going to make a royal mess of your next project. Alright, now I'm bringing this little guy back in, and I think I want to add one more little bushel of, just to give that a little height. Okay, I'll have to do that a little bit later. So I am going to go ahead and let all this dry, and then I will bring you back to finish this off. So, see you on part 2.